Hi, Jen and I are going to show you how to use the Hypervolt safely and effectively for your trap and for your pec. So Jen's going to start. She's going to turn on the Hypervolt. And she's going to apply the first or second setting. We'll do the second. She's going to use the same hand for the trap that she's affecting. And she's going to come up onto her trapezius. She's going to shorten the fibers a little bit. And then she's going to lengthen by pulling her head away. And she can move the Hypervolt back and forth across that trap as much as she feels coordinated to move her head with the movement. But primarily, we just want her to get into that trap going back and forth towards her neck. Now, the muscles of the trap go all the way up into the neck. So if you feel like you need to get those upper fibers, you might want to go back to the protocol that we did for the spine and go up into the neck with a double prong. For right here, we're just going to stay in the lower middle fibers of the trap, going back and forth with a flat head and releasing that upper part of her trap. Great, Jen. And she's staying slow and effective and controlled with her movement to really impact the area. If she finds a spot that's really tight, right over, she might want to hang out there for a second, take a nice deep breath, let that muscle tissue relax, and then go back and forth across it again. So this is how you would effectively treat the trap with the Hypervolt. We're going to move on to the pec muscle next. So for the pec, Jen is going to put the Hypervolt in the opposite hand of the muscle she wants to affect. So she's going to turn it on that first, turn on the Hypervolt and put it on the first or second setting again. We have the flat head so we can get a nice surface area. And she's going to stay inside that bicep tendon like we talked about, staying away from that, getting onto the pec muscle. The fibers run across like this. So she's going to go up and down a little bit. And then now we're going to elongate those muscle fibers as she stretches out, opens her arm. She can do some internal and external rotation while she moves back and forth. And she can even look away too to get even a little bit more in there. Great, and bring her head back if she wants. And she can shorten the fibers a little bit if she wants to bring her arm down. But basically, by spanning her arm up and down, she's affecting different aspects of the pec fibers. And she wants to keep it flat so she doesn't get that feedback. She's doing a great job. And breathing, again, nice deep breathing, letting the muscles relax, great. And if she finds one area, she can hang out in that area and really focus on it to get it to soften. 30 to 60 seconds for activation, 1 minute or longer for sedation or recovery. And this is how we would effectively treat the pec with the Hypervolt.